Hello YouTube, Whiskey and Jones here, coming at you with another Xur video. Minus the whiskey. I get off work sooner than he does, so I could get this recorded sooner rather than later, so I can get back to playing some Division 2 beta. If you pre-ordered Division 2 and are playing the beta, hit me up with a message down below. I'm sorry for the tapping behind me. My dog has decided to prance across the hardwood floors here. Hit me up with a message on what you think of the Division 2. It's a pretty fun game. If you liked the first one, I believe you will 100% like this one. You'll see here Xur this week is in the tower, same place he always is, over at the hangar. I am extremely not excited to see what he's selling because I probably have 3 of each of these, and there's absolutely nothing new that he could possibly give us at this point. Unless they start putting the Forsaken exotics in there, which I really, really doubt they're going to anytime in the future. Or the near future, that is. On the Division 2, I will say that my brief play time so far, I'm going to be playing a lot of it tonight and tomorrow, but the brief amount of time that I've spent on it so far, I'm pretty excited about the full game. If you like the original, the playstyle is exactly the same as the original. You'll see most of the same sets of talents and additional gears and skills, plus you'll see a lot of additional stuff. So one thing I saw right off the bat is if you're using a turret, you can actually target the turret towards a specific enemy as opposed to the first game where you threw a turret down and it would just shoot anything that it could possibly shoot and not focus fire on any one particular enemy. So that was pretty interesting as a first thing to notice. That's a big difference between the original and this one. Seeker mines are about the same, turrets are about the same. They have tweaks to both. They have some new skills on both. I have yet to unlock any of those new ones yet, but I plan on doing that over this weekend and hopefully get another video out to you guys tomorrow, hopefully with whiskey. And normally at this time I'd say, what are we drinking tonight, whiskey? But whiskey's not here and it's 4 o'clock on a Friday, so I am drinking some Sun King Cream Ale today. Pretty darn good stuff. If you're an Indianapolis native or anywhere in Indiana, you've probably heard of Sun King before. And it's darn good lighter beer. So what do we got from Xur? If you want some Destiny, original Destiny 2 exotics, you got the one up top. Skyburner's Oath. If you're going after Cabal, this is always a good one. In addition to that, if you're a hip fire type of guy, the additional slug rifle perk when you're hip firing, which makes it into a seeker and does some extra, or at least seeker when you're hip firing, and then some extra damage and faster travel when you're aiming down the sights, makes it a pretty darn nice scout rifle, especially if you're going after Cabal, due to the fact that it penetrates the shields of the Cabal. So it's always a nice one to grab if you've never grabbed it before and you're going on a Cabal specific mission. I tend to keep it in my inventory specifically for when I'm doing strikes. Sometimes I'll switch over to it if I have a Cabal heavy strike. Next one is the Dragon Shadow. I'm not too much of a fan of this one. This is in my opinion, a PvP based hunter item. If you're a big dodge guy in PvP, it does some reloading of your weapons along with giving you a bunch of your other perks, reloading or getting faster upgrades on them. The roll here isn't bad if you're using these particular types of weapons. I always wondered if the kinetic unflinching unflinches more than if it's a specific type, along with some of those other ones, all the kinetic ones. If anyone knows that, hit me up with a message down below. Sun bracers. These are actually always nice. If you like your solar, and grenades, this is pretty darn nice. So if you kill with melee, solar melee kills grant unlimited solar grenade energy for a brief period of time. So if you are a solar grenade fan and you like getting up close and personal, these are actually pretty nice. I've played with these quite a bit in the past. Haven't been using them on my Warlock lately, but they are pretty nice. That's a decent roll. You got impact induction there. And machine gun scavenger. I'm a machine gun guy, so that's always good. Now, Titan is my main. The Worm God Caress is a pretty decent one. I don't use it a lot, but if you are getting melee up close and personal on a regular basis, kill once with melee, it does a bunch of extra damage on your next melee, and every melee kill you get after that extends that time period. So, it's pretty good. Oh, that's a decent roll too, because I like impact induction. Sniper rifle scavenger, not a big sniper guy. Oh, machine gun as well. I might actually compare that roll to the one that I have right now and see if that's any better. If you're playing your Nightfall and you want the extra challenge, get a lot of extra points. You got your 5 swords. Always a nice thing to carry in your sack if you are doing Nightfalls with your friends. And that is it. I'm going to get back to some Division 2 and hopefully do some recording. We'll see everybody later, and it's noon somewhere, so grab a beer, people.